Okay, so we are going to start off with showing you how to start up a project, and we're going to kind of give you a little quick rundown of what your screen interface looks like and what the different windows do. So you just come down here, you have to hover over your icon, click on it, and you're going to get this opening window. Over here you're going to see projects that have been worked on previously. This is just a quick way to get to projects that you might have had opened the day before. You just list everything that was recently opened. Over here you can also open a project. If you don't see it listed here, you can just go directly to where you saved it and open it up. Today we're just going to start a new project, so I'm going to click on New Project. Okay, so when you get this window here, you really don't need to worry about all of this stuff through here. The only thing you're going to really worry about are the top two lines where you have the name of your project and the location of your project. All this other stuff, don't worry about this right now. So the name, we're going to call this example project, and then the location where we want to save it. This is very important. We do not want you guys saving stuff to the desktop. Please do not be lazy and set stuff all over the desktop. It's ridiculous. We have people in 3 different classes who are going to be using these machines. If everyone starts saving stuff to the desktop because they're too lazy to double click a data icon, it's going to be a huge mess and it will just drive everyone completely berserk. So please do not save stuff to the desktop. In fact, if I find stuff all over the desktop, I'm just going to put it in the trash and then let you worry about it yourself. That's one of my mean things I'm going to do, because I cannot stand people putting stuff on the desktop. So just go to your data area here. It's huge, it's full of space. All you have to do, this window happens to be a little messy at the moment because we haven't cleaned out last year's stuff yet, but you're going to see block 1, block 2, and block 3. So whatever class you're in, just go into that folder and save it right there. If you want to make your own folder, you could just come up here to this window and say new folder, and I could put Walker projects, and then I can stick everything in there if I want to, or just put it inside block 3. Whatever you want to do, just create that. And then when you go back here, what you're going to do for your location, just hit the browse button, and you can see it already went right to my Walker folder, but it would be right here on the left. You'd say data. I would scroll down to, well, I put it inside block 3, Walker projects, and then that's where I would hit choose down here, and you can see now that it's going to be called example project inside my data folder in the block 3 folder called Walker projects. I'm going to hit OK. So just organize yourself and really try to do the same thing every time you start a project, and that way you don't ever have to worry about searching for things. If you do the same thing all year long, it's going to be very, very simple to find all of your stuff. So anyway, this is what your opening screen is going to look like. You can see there's a window here, 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 and here. This window is where you will see your raw video playback when you're searching through your video to see which parts of it you want to use. This window over here is where you will see the project that you are creating. And this window down here is called your timeline, and this is where you're going to build your project. Now you can see here it says timeline, no sequence. The timeline is the window where you're building things, and you can have multiple timelines opened within a project. A sequence is basically also what they're going to be calling your timeline. A sequence is your actual project. So you'll learn more about that later, but just remember that sometimes it's referred to as a timeline. Your individual projects can be referred to as sequences. Over here, what you're going to have is several tabs. This tab right here is where you're going to see all of the files that you import into your project that you want to use. Your media browser is something new. It basically shows you all of the files on your data drive. So you can see here it gets kind of messy, because if all these people have different files saved to the data drive, you have to sort through all of their stuff. So it can be kind of messy and overwhelming to open up, but if you like using the data drive and you just want to drill down in through it like that without actually importing it into your project, you can go directly to your hard drive and just edit using your media browser. Don't worry about libraries at this point. Information just shows you information about the clips that you're using. And the effects tab, you're going to want to know what this is about. The video transitions tab right here gives you dissolves, 3D transitions, anything that basically creates a transition between two video clips. If you wanted to dissolve between two video clips, or do a page peel or a slide between two video clips, that's where you find those. Inside your video effects, you can do distortions, you can do color correction, just different things that you may at some point want to do to a piece of video to put an effect directly onto a piece of video. Audio transitions, this is going to be where you can find dissolves, they call them crossfades here, between audio clips to help audio sound smoother as you're transitioning from one audio clip to another. Audio effects, you can put equalization and different things on here. Probably won't be using that too much, but there may be some times when you want to put some sort of audio effect on a clip. So, and don't worry about markers at this point. So anyway, that is that. That is basically what the screen is set up like. Next, we'll show you how to import some video and get a project going.